Rick Cornelison here from Ecologic. If you want to know what the connection is between Eldon House and Plant Matter Kitchen, part of this historical site has what was originally the original greenhouse of the Harris Estate. It's been expanded and there is a full greenhouse on site. One of the things we're doing is supplying local restaurants. We're also using it to make starter plants, and we're also having sales here. But to my knowledge, this is probably the only greenhouse in London that is actually supplying food product to people who live in London. So that's unique in itself. Okay, so here we are in the what I call the potting shed. This is where everything starts. So depending on what we grow, there are different times of the year that things need to be sowed. In the interest of saving space, a lot of material is broadcasted into a tray like this. And as they come up to a reasonable size, then sometimes they're put into a tray like this, which has little compartments in. So in this case, there's 6 in each tray. Pretty much there's somebody doing some kind of sowing and potting or repotting almost every day, so it's an ongoing process. This is the original structure. You can tell by the concrete and everything else. So what we're trying to do here is utilize this greenhouse as much as we can. It's now middle of May, so probably in about another month almost everything will be out of here, but my plan is to grow also some cucumbers and tomatoes in here until the fall. We're growing everything from microgreens to flowers, tomatoes, vegetables, a lot of starter plants, and a lot of stuff we're selling directly right out of trays. So for example, this here is celery. You're probably looking at, my estimation is here probably 200, 250 celery. So that's going to go from a tray to a small pot. There's always a controversy surrounding that, greenhouse versus field growing. Now, the way we grow tomatoes, cucumbers, is a little bit different. Yeah, we grow some in the greenhouse, and part of the problem is there are 2 diseases in cucumbers that 100% you will get if you grow them out in the field. One is downy mildew. The other disease you're going to get in tomatoes is called late blight. And that usually happens around the first week of August. So you have a choice. You can plant those things out in the field. You can put chemicals on them every 5 to 7 days and hope that you get a product. The other thing you do is you grow them in a greenhouse. And the reason why you grow them in a greenhouse, the trick is you need to have a watering system that doesn't put moisture on the leaves, and you want to keep all the foliage free of any kind of moisture. So in a greenhouse situation, you never get rain, you never get dew. You always keep them constant.